What's up, everybody? It's Coach Gary with me, G Daddy Media. And tonight we've got the Celtics versus the Nets, Game 3, ladies and gentlemen. If the Nets do not win tonight, I just cannot see them winning this series. I don't see any way possible that the Nets can win 4 games straight. They do not win this one. All the Celtics have to do is go back home, win one. But I just cannot see the Nets winning 4 in a row. They don't win this one. I think it's over. All right, I think it's over. You disagree with me? Let me know. I've got a poll question right there. Which team wins tonight, Celtics or the Nets? You know, what is your answer? Put that check mark or whatever. Click the Celtics or the Nets. Let me know who you think is going to win tonight. Now, we are in Brooklyn tonight. We are in Brooklyn, so home field advantage goes to Brooklyn. One of the games was close. I think the second one wasn't bad. The last one, I felt like the Celtics had it basically the whole time. But we'll see. Can Kevin Durant have a good game? You know, I mean, hit from the field. He hasn't in a couple of games. He did, however, kill at the free throw line the last game. So, you know, can he get some from the field? Kyrie Irving, offensively, the last game wasn't Kyrie Irving. All right. A lot of people, some people, I'm sure, are thinking, hey, he's observing Ramadan. He hadn't eaten all day and went in the locker room, I think, during the first quarter. I knew it was sometime during the first half, and got himself something to eat to get some energy, and came out and had to try to go at it after that. But he just, neither he or Kevin Durant had a really good game in Game 2. And I'm telling you, Boston just looks, they look good. Actually, as a matter of fact, now that I think of it, Brooklyn had a lead. Brooklyn actually led that game all the way until the fourth quarter when the Celtics came back. After the Celtics got the lead, they never relinquished it. It was over after that. So, you know, to think back at it, yeah, I can't. I said the Celtics controlled the game, but I never felt like the Celtics were completely out of it. And am I thinking about the right game? Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know if it was the fourth quarter, but I do know that Brooklyn had a lead, and the Celtics had to fight to get back into it, and they ended up winning the game. Yeah, because after they took the lead, they never relinquished the lead. I'm also probably getting mixed up with that the game I saw. Was at last night, and that was, what game was that? Oh my gosh, it was a good game. No, it wasn't last night. It was the night before last. Minnesota and the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Grizzlies. All right, the Timberwolves came out like, I mean, they looked dominant through 3 quarters. In fact, about 3.5 quarters, and then, man, John Morant and Baines, they just kept at it. They kept at it, and actually came back and won that game. Man, I asked that question, like, how do you go back into the locker room after you lost second, in this third one, I think it was the third one or the second game, and you're focusing like, hey, we got to win this game. They said everybody was quiet in the locker room. I'm talking about the Timberwolves, and they were so focused that they came out, Patrick Beverly, lockdown defense, scoring points, and just like they had the game, the entire game until the fourth quarter, and then this team that was down by 20, I think it was like 24 points, might have been 26 points at one time, they come all the way back and win the game. Like, how do you regroup from that? And then come back out. I think they play tonight at 10 o'clock. That should be the game that I'm watching. But I'm intrigued at this game, I'm just wondering if the Nets can win one. You know, if not, when was the last time you've seen Kyrie Irving and Durant not play or be kicked out in the first round of the playoffs? I know they've not played together, you know, before, but I mean, it's just interesting to me. All right, and that's why I'm looking at this series. But yeah, we're in Brooklyn at the Barclays. All right, as you can see right here, matchup predictor gives a slight edge to the Boston Celtics, 52%. That's not a whole lot. 4% for the Celtics, but we're playing at home. The Brooklyn Nets are playing at home, and the tip is up, and the Celtics control it. So here in just a second, there we go. We get the court up, and then we'll be ready to go. And I don't need this commercial. And early we have a foul on Drummond.
It's the third best road scoring margin in the NBA. The other two teams that had a better scoring margin on the road both won the title. The 2007 Spurs and the Celtics in 2008. Side out, let's go zone.
Jaylen Brown with the ball at the top. He kicks it over to Smart. Smart misses the three. And the crowd goes wild with the rebound by the Nets. Kyrie Irving gets in the lane. He misses. Drummond with the rebound gets that out to Curry. Ball deflected. Now the slender man has it. He's at the top being guarded by Jaylen Brown. Now they switch. Brown with the ball. He shoots a long three off the mark. Kyrie put it in. Is it good? Yes, it is. Right at the buzzer. And so Brooklyn takes the lead. This is their first lead. Celtics ball is deflected by Bruce Brown. Layup is good. 4-0 is the score already, and there's a warning.
Those are the little things that he does on a nightly basis to put you in position to win. This playoff series.
All right, Brooklyn goes out to a quick 4-0 lead. The game just started, ladies and gentlemen. Marcus Smarts with the ball gets it down. And Boston goes on the scoreboard with 2 points. Kyrie Irving. He's on the right side of the court. Durant trying to get open, being guarded very closely. Now Bruce Brown with it. He's looking to pass it. Finally gets it to Durant. Now back to Brown. Brown kicks it. Curry off the mark, but it's tipped in by Brown. 6-2. That's how Brown scores. He doesn't really create. Like the commentator just said, Brown gets second chance opportunities. Now Brown with the ball gets it to Kyrie Irving. Long three by Kyrie. Off. Rebounded Boston. Now Jaylen Brown coming down, loses the ball for a second, catches it. Smart takes another three. That one's good. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. I appreciate it so very, very much. The score is actually 5-6. I don't know what's going on here with the game my game cast right here. It'll catch up in a minute. Now Brown, that's Bruce Brown for three.
Here in Brooklyn, hard for them to match the Celtics crowd. That was an unbelievable atmosphere in Boston. Blocking down ball on Tice. Irving couldn't get it to go, but he'll shoot 2 free throws.
All right, here we go.
They're loading up on Durant.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's wrong with the game predictor, or excuse me, game cast here. It's not showing any love to the Celtics. The Celtics do have 5 points. It is actually 5-9 right now on television.
I'm going to continue to defend Kevin Durant the exact same way. But you can't. Still in his hands, they will take that away right now. See, they have Irving back to the free throw line. So clearly, after the shot clock went off, how long has it been since you've been right? That was good.
Kyrie Irving on the line, hits both.
I mean, well off you for the next 3 weeks. Well, what a game that was. Jazz coming back and winning down in the final seconds. Jason David kicks it out. Tice too strong. Durant the rebound.
Tice shoots the three. Tice misses.
Passing in this series has just been.
Now Curry brings the ball down. He's on the right side. Gets it to Kyrie Irving. He's being guarded by the big man. Gets it into Brown. Brown kicks it to Durant for three. And it's good. And there's a timeout on the floor.
As Brooklyn jumps out to a 7-point lead. And what we're seeing, Coach, is Kevin Durant getting rid of the basketball early and getting it on the second action. So the swing, the penetration off the pass, and then he steps in rhythm. That's how
timeout on the court.
And giving yourself a chance to shoot without physical defense.
All right, timeout on the court. What I see is score is 5-12. I don't know what's going on right here, but I'm sure we'll get an update here shortly. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, who do you think is going to win this game? I still feel like the Celtics are going to take this one, no matter what. I just feel like they're going to take it. I may be wrong, and if I'm wrong, that's fine. Game 4, we'll be back in Boston, and I've heard rumors. I'm not sure, but I've heard rumors that your boy Ben Simmons could be playing for the Nets in Game 4. I don't know. I've heard rumors. I'm not sure, but I guess we'll see. I didn't know he was injured or whatever, but yeah, they said he hurt his back or something like that, and that's why he's not been playing. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try something here. If it doesn't work, then all right, no update yet, but I'm sure it will. And with this timeout, let's take a look at the box scores. All right, for the guys that are on the court right now, the Celtics is showing that the Celtics only have 2 points. I don't know if there was a point taken away, a 3-point basket that was taken away. That could be the case, and I just didn't catch it. But right now, it's saying that the only score is by Tice with a 2-point basket. And evidently they took, I don't know why they would have taken Marcus Smart's shot away, because I thought he hit a 3. And then for the Nets, Kevin Durant with a 3-point shot. Jaylen Brown was 7. That's Bruce Brown was 7. Kyrie Irving has 4 points. And that is it right now. No need to look at the team stats since we just started. And we'll be back from timeout here very shortly. Horford drives, he kicks that over. Oh, do you count that?
They're looking right now. No answer. I can definitively say they played that shot off by Tatum.
Jason Tatum drove baseline and was blocked off there by Durant. He threw a shot up and it actually went in over the backboard, but they waved it off. So shot on the floor, foul on the floor. Marcus Smart gets it back to Tatum. He shoots a 3. Nothing but nets over Durant. And now the score is 8-12. All right, looks like we got things back on track. Kyrie Irving.
That's one of the real fun matchups now, Brown.
He tries to get it to Durant. Tatum all over him. Durant still holding the ball at the top, directing traffic. Bruce Brown drives. It is blocked out of bounds by Horford. 4.7 seconds to shoot. Brooklyn.
There was no screen, so no reason to switch. Stays connected to Brown.
Cheers. Plastic cup, boys. Oh, Irvin throws it to Drummond. The tip was almost good, but nothing going. Smart comes out of there. He gets it to Tatum. Euro step. And he draws a foul. Drummond is a little upset. The foul wasn't called for him.
That's just great athleticism. Great versatility.
Bruce Brown thought about taking the charge, and when he saw the Euro step, he actually put his hands out and fouled Tatum on the way to the basket. Now, Tatum on the free throw line hits the first. Jason Tatum, one of those Duke boys.
Bucks and Bulls on ABC at 1, followed by the Warriors and the Nuggets at 3:30. And TNT tomorrow night, beating Hawks in Atlanta. Suns and Pelicans.
The score is 9-12 after the first free throw. And he hits both. 6:51 left in the first quarter. Now Kyrie Irving brings the ball down the court. 10-12 is the score. Bruce Brown behind the back dribble. Tries to get it to Durant, but it's poked away by Tatum. Now Marcus Smart brings it down, gets it to Tatum. He spots up for 3. Good. And the Celtics take the lead. Steve Nash on the sideline imploring his guys. Now, Kyrie Irving brings it back down the court, gets it back over the defensive player of the year. Now Tatum. Oh, bounce passes to Tice, and Tice throws it down. Woo! Kyrie Irving back at it. There is a whistle blown. Timeout Celtics. Well, it can't be Celtics. Timeout Boston. No. Timeout Nets.
And a guy drives baseline from the help. No one helps the helper. And Tice flushes it on the net head.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me. Make sure you guys do this.
And I walk out and my car is dented.
Ooh. Make sure you hit that like button. Yeah. Make make sure you hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. And if you are ever feeling so good today, you can also subscribe to the channel. This is G Daddy Media. Welcome. While we're at another timeout, let's look at the team stats. I know it just started, but it's 6 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Field goal percentage, both teams shooting pretty good. The Celtics 55.6 and the Nets 45.5 from the field. The Celtics have hit 3 threes and the Nets 2. Both teams shooting a decent clip from a percentage from the 3-point line. Free throws, both teams have 100%. That won't last. Rebounding goes to the Nets with 7 over 2 for Boston. Both teams have 1 turnover. There's your fast break, points in the paint, fouls, and the largest lead by the Nets have been 7. And these stats shall change. Jason Tatum now has 8 points. Horford, 4. Smart has 3. For the Nets, Durant, 3 points. Brown, 7. Irvin, 4. Durant has not been able to figure out how to score when being guarded the way he's being guarded. He even said it during the first match that he could not figure. He just had to figure out how to adjust to how he's being guarded. Also, the referees and how the referees are calling the game is affecting the way he's playing too. If they're not calling them getting up on him, and as Shaq and Charles say, being touched up, then he's got to figure out a way to adjust, get himself open. Also, Charles Barkley said something that was interesting. If he can't get open by himself, mix it up. Run Durant off some screens. I don't care who wins. My team is the Charlotte Hornets. They're at home again. Just fired our coach. So we don't even have a coach yet. They're trying to do everything they can do to keep LaMelo Ball in Charlotte after his rookie contract is up. And I can't see it. I can't see it. When that rookie contract up, I don't care how much money the Hornets give LaMelo. I think he's gone, unless we can win a championship, or unless we get close. All right, we're back. Marcus Smart, the Brooklyn Nets just scored, so they take the lead. Jaylen Brown, turnaround jumper is good. Boston goes back up by 1, 17-16, 5 minutes, 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Kyrie Irving gets in the lane, floats it up. And Claxton just drops it in. He didn't slam it. Jaylen Brown came down with a quick 3, misses, gets his own rebound. Horford gets that back to White. Now White slows everything down and resets. Horford has the balls, looking to get the pass to Williams down low, but Curry fouled him.
That's already 4 fouls on Brooklyn. We talked about it last game, Coach, just the size of the...
And so now Brooklyn makes a few changes. Bruce Brown goes out.
That size is overwhelming. That's try to compensate.
Still the Boston Celtics ball. Now the defensive player of the year has the ball. That Smart tried to bounce it between traffic and get it to Horford, but it is kicked. Still Boston's ball. Oh, what's up, Andrew? What's going on? Are you Boston today? Horford had it wide open in the lane. He got it down to Williams, and Williams scores for Boston. Boston back up by 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Thank you for joining me today. Make sure you guys hit that like button.
Defensively, playmaking, rebounding. A great shot from Durant. Grant Williams was all
And the crowd goes wild as Kevin Durant scores.
already 10 lead change.
And Brooklyn goes back up by 1.
8 minutes.
Smart has the ball. Guess Smart is the point guard. Horford tries to drive on Kyrie. Is knocked away from behind. Now Durant has it. Pulls, gives it to Curry. Curry goes around his man. Finger roll is blocked by Horford. Between the legs, bounce, dribble by Brown, and he's fouled because there was a fast break coming.
Particularly early in the game and then when you're in the penalty. Yeah. That's a nice rotation and block.
What's up, Camilo?
Are you saying you like role players taking a take foul?
I hate the rule, but I think it's smart basketball at times by role players, but never by Kyrie Irving, particularly or Durant in the first half of the game.
And again, that puts them in the penalties. Patty Mills will check in. So Brown to the free throw line. Think about it, that size. Value
So Brown is on the free throw line.
for a minute ago.
And it's not just physical.
He hits him, and Boston goes back up by 1.
compared to the Celtics.
Kyrie Irving, long threes off the mark, rebound,
Offensive rebound, puts it back up on goal. Derek White.
and it's missed.
The other way.
Derek White comes down, he gets it to Jaylen Brown, thought about the 3, he drives, kicks it over to Williams, lost the ball momentarily, hands it back to Brown. 12 seconds on the clock to shoot, behind the back dribble. Now Brown kicks it all the way over to Smart. Smart sidesteps Kyrie for 3, and it's good. That was a nice little play right there.
Celtics up 4. That's their 7th assist. Here in the first quarter, we still
Kevin Durant has the ball, gets it back. Oh, it's bobbled. Now White has the ball, he has the lane. Left hand layup is good.
hands of Kevin Durant.
Over Kevin Durant that time.
Transition.
3 minutes, 2 seconds left.
Dragic
26-20.
allowing White to get
Boston.
13-point turn.
Kyrie Irving, he has on the powder blue shoes today.
And a foul on the floor. Gonna go against Grant.
Guys be wearing these shoes that have no colors
Here's what I'm talking about.
matching their uniform.
Acts like he's running the lane, but he eliminates Dragic out of
Yeah, Williams just moved Dragic out of the way.
Great vision by Brown. Marcus Smart patient, gets Kyrie in the air, and makes him pay the price. Meanwhile, Robert Williams, first game since March the 27th.
Big Robert Williams is back for the Celtics. He's been injured. Dragic drives. He kicks it to Brown. Wide open 3 is good. Brooklyn being able to score a little bit better during this game. White comes down for Boston. He misses a 3. Now Tatum kicks it to Smart for 3. That's off. The ball is knocked out. Is knocked out by Boston. It is Brooklyn's ball. 26-23, 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Dragic bring the ball down. He hands it to Durant. Now Claxton back to Dragic. Dragic, I gotta learn to say his name. Dragic tried to drop that off to Durant. It is deflected and it's a turnover. White brings it down. He gets it to Tatum. He's double teamed. He gets it to Marcus Smart. Out of double team, Marcus Smart turned down the 3. And the ball is deflected out of bounds by Claxton.
Celtics shooting 53%. That's 50% to start. Both teams shooting the more
What's up, Camilo? Nets get it done tonight. Oh, Nets gonna get it done tonight, Michael? Yeah, things are great here in the foothills of North Carolina. Yep.
Well defended by Brown. It's going to go the other way.
All right, there's a shot by Tatum. It's short. I don't know if it was blocked or not, but it goes out of bounds to Brooklyn.
One of the great trades in the last few years for the Nets. Here's the surrounding Tatum. Step back. Contest.
Just good defense. They got him from Detroit, former second-round pick, played his college ball at University of Miami. He just keeps getting better and better. I don't think anybody with Brooklyn thought he'd start this many games and
1 minute, 45 seconds left on the clock. Claxton with the ball, doing a lot of dribbling. Now he gets that to Brown. That's Bruce Brown. This is Brooklyn with the ball. They get it to Kyrie. Kyrie back to Brown. He takes a three-point shot. That's off. Rebound, Williams. Tatum bringing it down, calling out the plays as he walks across the timeline. He's being guarded by Claxton, but he shoots it over there to Williams. Back to Tatum. Still has Claxton on him. He puts on a dribbling show. Throws it up, and it's good. It's good. Both teams scoring pretty nicely here, but Boston first to 30. 1 minute left on the clock. Durant with the ball. He wants to take Tatum. This time, he is fouled in the double team. And the Boston Celtics just cannot believe it. They're not gonna let Durant beat them. If Kyrie Irving don't do it, they're not gonna let Durant beat him, because anytime Durant gets the ball, he is double teamed. They've been doing it the whole time. All game, every game. Patty Mills dribbles down the baseline, gets that to Kyrie. Kyrie spin move. He's called for the travel.
Kyrie Irving has 5 turnovers for Brooklyn. That's what I'm talking about. This is good defense by Claxton, but at the end, goes towards his body, just creates enough.
It's Boston's ball. They can take a bigger lead. It is 40 seconds left in the first quarter. White with the ball being guarded by Kyrie Irving.
White finds Williams.
He gets that to Williams. Now Tatum with the ball. Claxton on him again. Claxton wants to smoke, and he gets the smoke. Tatum scores, shakes his head like he can't guard me. Bruce Brown comes down, gets it back over to Durant. Durant with Tatum on it, 17 seconds. He says, Kyrie, you're going to have to do this, baby. You got pressure on you. Take him. Kyrie pulls up. Nice pull-up, and it's good, and Kyrie complains about the foul that was not called. 7 seconds left. Tatum brings it down. He's going to have to do something right now. Oh, the foul was not called, and he may get a tech. Woo, it was close. He slammed the ball down in disgust. Good defense there by, I think that was by Brown.
Tatum's brilliance. 12 points here in the first. 11 lead changes. Boston on top after 1.
All right, we have another timeout on the floor. First quarter is over. There's your score, 30-25. Nice game so far. Teams have been going basically back and forth. Kevin Durant still finding it hard to score. They are double teaming them. They're bringing the whole house at them. This has been a great defensive plan to stop Kevin Durant. The last 2 going on 3 games. And it seemed to work. I think it got in his head. I hate to say it, but it just seems like it's gotten in his head a little bit, because he even said he's got to try to figure out a way to adjust to what they're doing. And as he's trying to adjust, I think he's just thrown his game off a little bit, and he just can't get it right now. Was it? Yeah, the last game. The last game, he would get sometimes we got open, and he would do that patented pull-up, but he just wasn't dropping it. Just wasn't dropping it. He scored all his, I think it was 26 points, most of them from the free throw line. So if that's what he's got to do, is put points on the board, so be it. Kyrie Irving had that nice game, the first nice game. His first game was nice against the Celtics, and really hadn't heard a lot from him since. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at at least the box scores again here. See what is going on. All right, for the Celtics, Jason Tatum has 12 points, 2 rebounds. Tice came off the bench for a quick 6 minutes. He has 4 points. Marcus Smart, 6 points. He's 2 of 5 from the 2 of 4 from the 3-point line. Jaylen Brown has 4 points. Williams came off the bench. He hit a 2, and White has 2. For the Nets, Kevin Durant has 5 points, 5.2 rebounds. Bruce Brown, 10 points. Just like he did the last time, Bruce Brown led the Nets in scoring basically the whole game.
This is Steph Curry. He's the MVP of cryptocurrency.
No, my bad, guys. Yeah, get your cryptocurrency. He has 10 points. Irving has 8. You know, Irving has a quiet 8. I mean, not playing bad. 11 minutes. He has a quiet 8 points. So, he's doing his thing out there. 8 points in the first quarter. That's not bad. Claxton has 2. He had a decent game the last game too. They better start doing some mad rebounding. The last game, Kyrie Irving had more rebounds than anybody on the team. He has 1 today. Who has the most rebounds for the Celtics? Let's see. They ain't rebounding either. Well, everybody's rebounding. Yeah, and they're shooting the ball pretty well. So if you're shooting the ball pretty well, they're not any rebounds to get. All right, here we go. Back at it.
We love our physicality. We've done that all year long. It's just a matter of really sticking.
Close the poll.
Rebounding well.
All right.
So happy.
What's up, Valhalla? Go, stop. Smash that like button. See you grinding. I'm trying to, man. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. Nice transition. Hey, I'm working on it, Valhalla. I'm working on it. I'm gonna be just like you when I grow up. What's up, Aaron? Or is that Arian? Yeah, they find it hard to score. They were doing a good job when they came out, just like they did the last game. They came out on fire, and but the Celtics just stayed the course. So, but it's not over yet. All right, second quarter just started. Kamado, what's up? Sorry to say, let's see. What did you say, Kamado? I'm good. I'm at the club with my boys tonight. I hear you. At the club, I remember the clubbing days. Jason, that was not Jason Tatum. That was White with the 3 off the mark, and Bruce Brown is fouled on the play. 11-11 left on the clock before halftime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys for joining me. But do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Kyrie Irving. He's at the top of the key, dribbling the ball. He pulls up for 3. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound, Curry. He gets that. Now back out to Dragic. Dragic, crossover dribble, picks up his dribble. Gets it to the inside. And it's blocked by Williams. Lead pass to Tatum. He skip passes it over to Pritchard. Now Williams gets it back to Pritchard. Now Tatum with Kyrie on him. Tries to step through. Almost loses it. He gets it down to back to Pritchard. Drives. Pritchard pulls up. Woo! Nice shot, young man. 34-25. Right now got 32-25. Drummond tries to tip that over. I don't know what kind of pass that was to Curry. And the turnover leads to another basket for the Celtics. Now we got 34-25. And Steve Nash has to call another timeout. I do have a boxing tournament. I'm heading there now. Got my bag and stuff. All right, Andrew. Bob and weave. Jab, jab, jab. Let me be quiet. Listen to your trainer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, another timeout. The Celtics seem to be pouring it on just a little bit. But again, like I always say, you have to play the entire game. This game is not over. Brooklyn is playing at home, so they have home court advantage. And just like other teams, hey, ask the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves had a 26-point lead on the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies just looked like they were out of the game, and they came all the way back and won that game by 9 points, I think it was. So anything can happen in the NBA. You guys check out the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies play tonight. I think it's going to be at 10 o'clock. I think that should be a nice one. Like I said, boy, how do you come out? I think they lost. The Grizzlies have lost, not the Grizzlies, but the Timberwolves have lost 2 in a row. And they were so upset they lost the game before. They were like, hey, we're going to settle down. We're going to do whatever it takes to win this next game. And they came out and they dominated the first half. They dominated 3 quarters until that midway of the fourth quarter, and they just could not score. They stopped scoring, and I hate to say stop playing defense, but the Grizzlies just picked their way back in. They just kept clicking and clicking and clicking and ended up winning that game by 9 points. And so my question is, where do you go from there? That's got to be like a sad feeling. I mean, a crazy feeling. You give it all you got. Like, you know you got this game. At one point, they said that, oh my gosh, what is his name? The point guard for the Timberwolves was saying, hey guys, because they were having sidebars during timeouts. Instead of listening in the huddle, they were having sidebars during timeout, and he was like, yo man, he was going around into individuals saying, hey man, listen, pay attention to what's going on. And at that time they had like a 22 point lead and lost it all. Wow. So where do you go from there? Like, when they go and start playing tonight and they're doing real good, in the back of their mind they got to be saying, this is nothing, man. Like, are these guys going to come back? You know what I'm saying? Like, we could still lose this game. Maybe thinking that way now and have gone through it, maybe if they get a big lead this time, they won't give it up. Charles Barkley said they're the dumbest team in the league. They got good athletes, but they just play dumb. That's what Charles Barkley says. All right, we are back.
I think what you don't want to do is give a team like Boston a steady diet. I think the mix is in and out of different opportunities, maybe out of a time.
Gerard, what's up?
Surprise them, but a steady diet.
Where's Andrew? The boxing tournament starts in a few. Yeah, right. Hey, he just left a comment and said he was on the way.
Durant picks up his second, and again.
And Durant's called for an offensive foul.
Jason Tatum, and obviously his playmaking is taking.
Oh, come on, Durant. I knew that was going to get called, bro.
Terrific second half of the season in here.
I think that's Durant's second foul. White with the ball for Brooklyn. Now he gets that to Pritchard. Swings it over to Williams. Back to Pritchard. White thought about driving. Kicked that to Pritchard. Pritchard between the back, around the back, between his legs. Step back three is good. He was doing so much dribbling, he faked me out with the dribbling. Durant gets it over to Kyrie. Kyrie tries to get it to the big man in the middle. He controls it. Hook shot is good. I thought he might have double dribbled too.
We danced long enough. Kevin Durant's got to be better. And he's got to earn the fact and own it. I've got to be better. Give credit to this defense individually, collectively. I've got to be better. And your Steve Nash and the coaching staff, you've got to do a better job of putting him in position to be effective. So the accountability across the board.
Woo!
Defended this type of
Nice slam dunk by Williams, who hasn't been playing. He's been hurt.
You can see he is so hyped up to be back playing.
Bruce Brown's going to have to score, and he misses that three. Now White all the way to the basket. It is thrown out of bounds by White. Goes back to Brooklyn.
Two on the ball.
Tatum just lobs that up to Williams.
This is what they were missing with Williams.
Yep, now the Boston Celtics even have a better chance at winning this one because they got another big man to go along with Al Horford.
Elite confidence, swag on the foul.
Dang, who's that even bigger guy on the bench over there?
In the NBA with his tape.
All right, Kevin Durant pulls up. Kevin Durant misses, and it still goes out of bounds. Deflected by Tatum, and he falls over on some of the Patreons, some of the fans. And there's John Morant coming in cool and collective. We need to hurry up and come here. Yeah, he said he's on the way.
This first field goal, first points. Boston's lead cut to 10.
All right, Boston brings the ball down. Actually, that is Tatum. Brings it down across the timeline, being guarded by Curry. Now Claxton's on him. He tried to get that pass over to over to Jalen. It's thrown away. He tried to get it to Jaylen Brown, but Bruce Brown stole it for Brooklyn, and he slammed it through. 39-31, 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first half. Pritchard being guarded by Kyrie. Pritchard gets it to Tatum, sets the screen for him. Give and go to Theis, and Pritchard shoots again off the feed from Theis, and it's good for three. Man, that dude right there, Pritchard, he's like instant offense. Kyrie Irving, crossover, and he misses. 31 points has Brooklyn scored. Theis skip pass over to Pritchard, wide open three. He misses it that time, but Theis gets the rebound. Gets it to Smart. Smart to Tatum. Tatum splits. Throws it up. Threw it up to Theis. Theis wasn't ready. Now Kyrie Irving gets it to Brown. Left hand layup is good. 42-33.
Especially for the Nets. How good has Bruce Brown been? Burst of energy, defensive intensity, and surprising offense.
Marcus Smart pulls for three. And it's missed. Durant comes down with the three. Hey, they need to set a play for Curry. Let Curry pull that three. Not even a three, just a shot. All right, they get it back to Durant. Durant throws out to Curry. Quick three by Curry. Off. Claxton got his hands on it, but as the rebound goes to Pritchard on Brooklyn, and Tatum brings it down. Step back three. Off, and Theis had his hands on a rebound, but I think he is fouled. Fouled by Kyrie Irving.
Here's what we see with Pritchard. Sets the screen. They double team Jason Tatum. He's done his job. Get rid of the basketball. Theis to touch pass.
I'm pulling up in the parking lot now.
And flourishing in your room. And sit down after just a fabulous 8 minutes, 10 points, 4 or 5 from the field, a couple of 3-pointers. Side out for Boston. Horford's back in the game. I was going to say, you can play Pritchard, but you don't have to put the demand of him defending Kyrie Irving. When the Nets play small, he can go on any of the other guys.
Side out for Boston. Now Smart with the ball. Smart gets into a wide open Jaylen Brown under the basket. Nice play out of the side out, coach. 44-33. 5 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. Kyrie Irving, I think he's still stuck on 8. Now Durant gets it back to Kyrie Irving. He's being guarded by Tatum. Crossover dribble. He pulls up in the lane. Hits it this time. I guess that's what Kyrie's going to have to do. Get all the way in the lane and pull up. Tatum gets it down to Brown. He has Curry on him. He's like, Curry's too little. But Curry defends him pretty good. Oh, it's lost out of bounds. Turnover Boston. 44-35. 4 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. Kyrie Irving brings it down quickly. He's got Williams on him. Crossover dribble, gets in the lane at the free throw line. Got it to Brown. Brown drives all the way. Layup is good. It'll be interesting to see how many points Brown has, because he's like the only guy really consistently scoring for Brooklyn right now. And again, he's not creating all of his shots. Smart, still dribbling, gets that to Horford. He's well beyond the three-point line. Oh, there's a foul on the play. That was getting ready to be a steal by Kyrie Irving. Good luck, Andrew.
Got that arm wrapped around him, which is an automatic foul.
But at the same time, you see Jason Tatum right on hand locking the jersey of Kyrie Irving. So they can make the case also.
Yeah, double foul, and Steve Nash taking with Irving.
Jaylen Brown in the lane. He misses. Durant gets that to Brown. This is Bruce Brown. He gets all the way into the lane, and then he bounces it at kind of a hard pass to handle by Claxton, but it still goes out of bounds. Oh, Mary J. Blige on the sideline. Mary J. Blige on the sideline. All right, so he gets that. Is that Questlove?
Or he's still dealing with that left ankle injury.
I don't know. All right, Kyrie has the ball out of bounds. Gets it, trying to get it to Claxton. Claxton is stolen.
Irving Smart flying down the other end.
Jaylen Brown all the way to the basket. Nobody stops him. These guys out here playing, looks like the Hornets defense. That's Brooklyn. And that's one thing the Hornets got to get with this new coach. This new coach has got to demand that these guys play defense. Bruce Brown drives. He misses, but the putback by Claxton is good. 46-39. 3 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first half. Smart kicks that to Horford. He thought about a three, then he said, let me go ahead and take it. He misses. Rebound. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, gets it to Claxton. Claxton fumbles the ball for a minute, but then he retrieves it and puts it in. Ladies and gentlemen, the score is now 46-41. And Brooklyn is still around. They're still hanging in there. The Celtics have to call a timeout. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at some statistics here. Get a little music going here. Aiden, what's up? Aiden Vaughn, what's going on, man? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's check out the box scores. I want to see at least how many points Bruce Brown has. All right, for the Celtics, Tatum has 12 points, 2 rebounds. Tice 4 points. Smart has 6. Jaylen Brown has 8 points. And off the bench, Williams, and White, the 3 W's, they all have 2 points. But Pritchard off the bench with 10. So the Celtics bench is doing a great job for him. For the Nets, Kevin Durant, 5 points, 4 rebounds. So look, Kevin, do everything else. If you're not going to be able to score, do everything else. Get your assist up. And I know he's like, I'm one of the premier scorers in this league, so I've got to score. Yeah, but, the most important thing is winning the series. And if you guys don't win
This
tonight,
is Steph Curry. He's the MVP of cryptocurrency.
Yeah. All right. So Durant has 5 points. Bruce Brown has 16 points. Drummond, 2 points. Come on, Drummond. Drummond did the same thing last time. I don't know why he can't. Well, I mean, they're not specifically going to him inside, you know, and he has 3 rebounds. All right, well, anyway. Play some defense or whatever. Kyrie Irving has 10 points. Curry has 2. Curry's got to get on the board too. Claxton off the bench with 6 points. So the bench for Brooklyn is Claxton, Dragic, and Mills, Patty Mills, and right now they've only given them 6 points. All right, so the next thing we need to look at, let's look at the team stats right now. Let me get you guys a little bit of sounds here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, coach. All right. The field goal percentage for Boston's 54, but Brooklyn's 50, so they're really close. There's your 3-point shooting right there. 6 for Boston, only 3 for the Nets. They shot some, 3 for 13. Rebounding is exactly the same. Let's look at the turnovers. Brooklyn has 1 more than the Celtics. 7 and 6. All right, we're back to live action. Williams for Boston comes down and scores 48-41. I'm good. Me and Andrew have a boxing tournament tonight, and I was in the back training, but I'm ready now. Cool.
He's got to find a way to figure it out.